What it is, y'all? It's your girl Nikki Live here. I know I ain't been on this bitch in forever, but please keep in mind I do have a life. I got shit to do, set aside from YouTube. But I am back to talk about Ghost, the last two episodes. So if you've been hiding underneath a rock, and if you don't know, they leaked the last two episodes of this season. And yes, your girl has seen it. I was trying to wait, but I decided to go ahead and say what I'm going to say about it, all right? So I think the ninth episode was called A Gift or something like that. And the last episode was called Divided We Stand. Now, I'm going to merge both of these episodes together because, again, like I said, I saw when it first leaked, both of them, okay? Now, what I will say about both of these episodes is this right here. First off, Diana, she ain't nothing but her mama child. You feel me? Like, she is so conniving, manipulative, and she every bit of her mama, okay? You feel me? Like, she off a chain with it. And it's also been confirmed that, Sax is officially dead, and he caused all kind of havoc, after his death. So I'm going to be doing spoilers, so if you haven't watched the last two episodes, so sad. Just turn the channel. Anywho, like I was saying, so it's been confirmed that the boy Sax is officially dead. Up out of here. OG is gone. About fucking time. So anywho, like I was saying, he don't cause all kind of havoc, he don't left several messages just in case he don't, dies unexpectedly or what have you. So, I believe in episode number 9, that's when everything got set up for episode number 10. So, in episode number 9, like I said, Sax don't drop off some letters in case of his death or whatever, okay? One goes to Jenny, one goes to Junior, who is the cop working on the case with Blanca and Jenny. One goes to Monet, and one went to 2-Bit. Yes, my nigga, they done brought back 2-Bit. You feel me? Now, in the letter that goes to Monet, I think it says something about, Tariq is to blame for my death, and ever since he come into y'all life, how y'all life been fucked up, blah, 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 blah. So, also in the letter, I believe it says something to the effect like, Tariq is the reason why Diana got set up. Boo, 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 boo. And I think it says something about where the location is of Tasha, Big Mama, and Yaz. Okay, that's the first letter. Now the other letter with what her name, Jenny, was saying how, he felt something, he knows she felt something, boo, boo, boo. Hey, don't get ate up by this big whale, aka the St. Patrick's. Okay, that's her letter. Now, in Junior's letter, I don't believe they said anything about what was inside the letter, but if something was inside there for him. So we're going to find out what that is going into next season, okay? Now, additionally, it has been confirmed that the kids know that Monet is the one who took out Lorenzo. How they found this out was Diana being the FBI, CIA, being nosy as fuck. She goes snooping through Tariq's. Let me back up. So prior to her going to snoop around in Tariq's dorm room, she basically puts a hit out on her mama. Okay, you feel me? Prior to her even finding out the truth of the matter that Monet was the one who got her daddy lined up. Okay. So, Tariq leaves his room, yada yada, after agreeing to do the hit on Monet, okay? So she comes across Whitman's file, which has the half print of Lorenzo's fingerprint at the crime scene, okay? When what's his face? What the boy name is? The retarded boy, Monet first, Zeke. Thank y'all, Zeke, okay? At Zeke's crime scene, okay? So she goes running the information off to Drew and to Kane. Kane just simply confirms, yeah, I kind of figured it was Monet, blah, 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 blah. I didn't want to say anything because she pretty much threatened to kill me if I said anything, okay? Boom. So now, Diana and Drew mad as fuck because, Diana was a daddy's girl and Drew don't kill his boo thing thinking that he was the one who killed his daddy. Okay, now let's go continue on, okay? So they end up confronting Monet. Monet pretty much say, look, it is what it is, my nigga. Like, you don't even know your daddy, how you think y'all know your daddy, blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. After this meeting goes down between the kids of Monet, the whole plan in the motion, the set Tariq ass up goes into play. Cause then they do a flashback to 4 days prior to this. So we see 4 days prior to this. No, I'm sorry. Let me stop there before I go to that. Let me stop there. So then Tariq figures out that, okay, his mama's whereabouts, along with his sister, his grandmama, has been leaked based upon that voicemail that he got from Sax the day he died. Plus, it came out in the meeting. No, I'm fucking it all up. Forgive me. Let me rewind. Slow down. Let me rewind. Go back, Nikki. Go back. Okay. So, like I said, the kids confronted their mom about the death of their daddy. So the kids like, fuck you, blah, 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 XYZ, boo, boo, boo. Okay, cool. Now, Monet is out on an island by herself. So she ain't got nothing but one move to make, right? So she pulls the power play. She go holler at, what her name? Noma. She go holler at Noma. And like, look, I need to be the plug. My people on the street only want to bring their money because they had to shut down the Wall Street operation because of the Ponzi scheme, okay? So then, she like, look, I'll get everybody in line, woo, X, Y, Z. I need to be the plug. So during this conversation, Noma and Monet and I had a woman-to-woman conversation. Noma stood up and down asked her, so what the deal was between you and Mecca? So Monet, cold-blooded as she is, my nigga, cold-blooded as she is, she don't admit this shit, and she said, yeah, that's my baby daddy, and what? Now what? What is this? So now they done made a deal. So now Monet supposed to be the head distro working for Noma. She gotta get the crew back together. Meaning her kids, Tariq and Effie, are back in line. Now keep in mind, Effie locked up. Feel me, from the murder charges of Lauren. Okay, boom. So they go all have a meeting after it's established that Monet gonna be the connect. They all have a meeting in the warehouse. It's Braden, it's Kanan, it's Drew, it's Diana, it's all of them together, and Tariq. So kind of find out, she pull rank and say, yeah, I'm be your new boss. Y'all gonna be, excuse me, answering to me, y'all need to get back to work, blah, blah, blah. So everybody looking like, oh, hey, this about our bitch. So now we'll find out truth about our partner. Now you want to pull rank and bring us back into the fold for control. Okay, cool. So Monet goes holler at Tariq. She hollered at Tariq and said, Tariq, why you told my kids that, you know what I'm saying, I killed their daddy, blah, 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 boom, boom. Tariq looking at her like, the fuck you talking about? Like, how would I even know this shit? So she lets him go, X, Y, Z. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to go back. Like I said, Sax left some letters for, like I said, Monet, left it for Junior, and he left it for Jenny, the girl, Jenny. So Tariq ends up figuring out that, hey, you know, somebody knows the whereabouts of my mom and my sister, blah, 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 blah. He reaches out to Zamika and said, hey, can you leave some extra protection out there? Someone knows the address where they are, boom, boom, boom. So, sure enough, he ends up finding out where they are. He goes and watching the house. And he's like, okay, everything going good, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. Little Yaz comes, sees her brother, and goes holler at him. So they talk and have a conversation. But then he peeping the scene, and here comes Tommy. I said, my nigga, they all brought back Tommy, this motherfucker. So Tommy pulls up to the house, whatever, coming to kill Tasha. And he got the information now too, right? Okay, so they have a little standoff between Tasha, Tommy, and Tariq. Tariq ended up pulling a gun on Tommy. Tommy put a gun on Tariq. Okay, boom. Next thing we know, Tariq in the hospital. So kind of find out why he in the hospital, Tasha and Tommy don't made up. Don't squash the beef between the two of them. We find all this shit out in a flashback. You feel me? Okay, so they all made up. Boop, boop, boop. They back family again, okay? Now, like I said, Monet set it up where she was the head distro. The kids, everybody, was back in her pocket, had to work for her, or whatever the case may be, okay? So now, we go back to Effie. Let's just run over to Effie. Now, we all know Effie could go one way or the other. You know Effie don't give a fuck about nobody but her fucking self. You feel me? So anyway, Tariq hollered at Davis. Davis like, okay, we need to get her up out there, figure out a way to get her out about the pay, X, Y, Z, because if she say something the wrong shit is because it'll fuck us up. And she has declined my services, okay? So, what her name? Effie going through her little thing in prison. They had to try her. She get into a little scuffle with a girl. She let her on her back pocket. She woo. So now, Tariq don't holler at fucking Lauren. He don't convince Lauren, ain't no motherfucking straight line in you. Why you even believing them? Woo. Like, I need you to get on my team. So she ends up agreeing to his terms when they all meet up. It's Braden, it's Tariq, and it's Kane. Kane went a step further and fucking kidnapped this girl parents, okay? So she got in line like, okay, whatever you want me to do, I say X, Y, Z, but some have my motherfucking peoples, fuck y'all, take all y'all down with me. So she on board, okay? So now her stipulation, so she goes holler at Jenny. She's like, Jenny, look, I'm not doing X, Y, Z, do what you want me to do. You're a fucking liar. I'm tired of these fucking games. I want to holler at Effie. So she's like, okay, why you want to holler at Effie? So she goes talk to Effie, whatever. They have a little woman discussion too. Effie told her straight up down, bitch, it was fucking business. I don't give a fuck about you. This was fucking business. It was not fucking personal. It is what the fuck it is. Boom. The game plan ended up coming to be, okay, we're going to get Lauren to motherfucking damn flip the script on this shit. Say it's a lie, blah, 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 blah. Destroy her testimony. Next thing we gotta do, we gotta make sure Effie stays in jail. Do not bond out because they only got a certain amount of time to file charges. So if the case falls apart through the testimony of Lauren, then they can't charge her. They gotta let her go. Cool. So that shit all works out. They end up dropping the charges because they can't indict her because of the time frame they have to indict her. And plus the testimony ended up going all to the left for Jenny. So her whole testimony, her whole case is dead in the water. Boom. Okay. So we got Effie up out of jail, right? So the deal was between Effie and Tariq was, hey, I get you up out of jail. Let me get that information about you, about Noma's kid. That's how we're gonna get about this game. So they ended up doing that. She ends up giving him the information. So come find out, Effie had all the information, the girl name, their date of birth, social security number, where she go to school there, also social media information, had all that shit. Cool, boom. So, during this exchange or whatever, Effie is like, okay, well, what about us? What happened with us? What's going on? What about you and I future? Tariq say, how you expect for me to trust you now? Like, you literally, like, just straight up and down, been lying in my face all this goddamn time. Like, how we supposed to go forward? Blah, 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 X, Y, Z. She has no answer. So, okay, they're done. So now, let's move forward. So, like I said in the beginning, Diana hollered at Tariq for Tariq to get rid of damn Monet. Now, this is when that comes. That's the part that comes in now. Diana, like I said, already figured out that the daddy killed Zeke and Monet had Lorenzo lined up. So now she plotting with her siblings to get back at Monet. So she gonna holler at Tariq. Now this is after the fact that they know Monet is the head distro, okay? X, Y, Z. So Diana goes holler at Tariq and like, look, you know we need to get rid of Monet. It's the only way you do with the woo. If you do it, she won't see you comment about the woo. And Tariq like, okay, well, I do it. So after I look at this, he and say, I'm in, but X, Y, and Z. So they set up the plan. It's in motion, X, Y, and Z, about how it's going to go the fuck down. You feel me? Now, before the shit goes down, Tommy and Tariq end up having a conversation. Okay, Tommy ends up telling Tariq, hey, you going to be in, you going to be in. You going to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, or all the way in, or all the way out. Can't have it both ways, my nigga. You already started a war or getting ready to be in a fucking war. You got to be in or fucking out. So he was like, okay, so he told him, look, you got to be fucking smart. Your daddy was fucking smart, fucking genius. You can't get outsmarted by these motherfuckers right here unless you not planning on surviving. So that was his seed. So I guess they're going to have some type of what that shit is, crossovers between Force and Ghost now, because now they all back cool again, okay? Boom. So, they end up finding, so they flash back, right? They flash back to the night of the confrontation between Tasha and Tommy. So, they show the part where Tasha and Tommy end up squashing their beef. They show that Tasha ended up knocking Tariq out, end up killing the fucking the police for Tommy because they was coming to shoot Tommy. So they back cool again, everything is squashed. But Tasha was on the run. So they end up linking back up again. Tasha and no, I'm sorry, let me go back to that. Let me go back. Put a pin in it right there. Alright, so now the plan is their motion for Tariq to take out Monet. Now, the plan was for Tariq to come in the house and run up on Monet and shoot her, X, Y, Z. But they end up having a conversation inside the car in front of the house. Tariq is across the street looking at the scene, people that get ready to get out and do what he go do. So, Tariq is waiting for a perfect opportunity for him to get out the car. But like I said, Diana and Monet is having a conversation. She's telling her, Monet's telling Diana, look, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I am who I am. This is not the life I wanted to live. It is what it is. Your dad picked us for us, and we just raised you. It was better for me just to raise y'all as fucking soldiers, and I look at y'all as my kids. Woo. So as they have this conversation, just a little heart-to-heart and shit, all of a sudden, a fucking damn Kia or whatever, some kind of SUV, haul ass past they house, hauling ass. Brrr! And all of a sudden, all you hear is shots fired. It was a fucking drive-by. So the fucking Uzi, whatever kind of gun they had, haul ass spare pad is shot up the goddamn car. So Monet, motherly instincts kicks in. She ends up protecting her. She ends up putting her body on top of Diana so that she wouldn't get hurt. Kane come out the house, and Kane ends up coming out the house, blasted off, but end up missing the targets. Now, Monet, in the process of protecting Diana, she gets shot. She in critical condition. You feel me? So now, it comes in where we find out Diana ain't fucking shit. She is every bit her motherfucking mama child. Because she the one put all this shit in motherfucking motion along with fucking damn Drew ass. So, they do a flashback. They go back 4 days prior to this shit. Diana is the one took the letter that was given to Monet from Saks, goes to Tommy's mama house and say, hey, Monet says get us to damn Tommy. So when Kate sees Diana, she think it is Monet. She said that's the name she was given. Come find out this shit was fucking Diana. So Tommy ends up getting the letter, getting the information, and that's how he ended up finding Tasha. Okay, feel me? So now she goes to holler at Tariq and say, Tariq, I need you to go set up. I need you to go hit. Need you to go hit Monet for me. But what happened was Tasha came through and ended up pulling out the Uzi and wet up the scene. So that was the little snag in their plan. Tasha was the one who ended up shooting Monet, and it wasn't fucking Tariq. And Diana, so we get to the scene where they're at the hospital. It's it's Diana, it's Drew, and it's Kane. And Diana's constantly in shock how to play her part, how to play her role, X, Y, and Z. She's like, yeah, mommy, she tried to protect me, blah, blah, blah. Now she in critical condition, blah, blah, blah. So as they're talking amongst themselves, Kane asks Diana, who did this? Did you see anything? She come out her motherfucking mouth and say it was Tariq. And just as we thought, Kane flips the script and goes, say, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Boom, boom, boom. He was already out the door he asked no questions. So now, then they get to see it's just Drew and Diana. And Diana's looking at Drew like, yo, I don't think it was Tariq, man. I don't think it was him. Drew's like, nigga, we done already put this shit in motherfucking motion. Stick to the motherfucking script, my nigga. So I'm looking like, what the fuck? I said, oh, no. Get the fuck out of here, bro. So now, we get the motherfucker down. Tariq and his barber. So Tariq and his barber is having a conversation. They meet up again having a conversation. And then he ended up telling his mama, hey, I lost the money through a Ponzi scheme. blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. And they're like, okay, what the fuck we gonna do? So his mom was like, look, it's one more move you can make, but it's very, very risky. See, you get in good with Noma and learn from her and figure out a way to take what she got. So boom. The part that Tariq didn't motherfucking didn't motherfucking count on was everybody turning on this nigga. You feel me? Cause soon he pulls up, Noma is talking to him all calm and shit. Yeah, like, okay, whoop the whoop the whoop. And she like, oh, that was smart of you. Get rid of Monet ass, let you come in, you take over everything. Oh, that's real smart. And she looking at him like, yeah, you real smart. You a real smart nigga. Like, you ain't no dummy. So she thinking in her head, okay, yeah, you take out Monet, now you come in here asking me for a job to come be my right hand, X, Y, and Z. But I'm looking at you like, no, nigga, you ain't that slick. So then he ends up playing the only card he think he got, which is saying the name of the daughter. So no one's like, oh, so you already know about my child, X, Y, and Z. And so she's like, oh, I already knew about my daughter. He looking at her like, what the fuck do you mean? So then come around the corner, it's Effie, it's Kane, it's motherfucking Drew, and it's motherfucking Diana. All these niggas don't key up against this nigga. And he looking like, what the fuck? Like, y'all really set me up for the okie doke? Nigga, I was too through. So Kane was getting ready to shoot this nigga, right? Who busted the goddamn door but motherfucking damn Braden White ass? He come in blasted. So Tariq pull out his piece. They start blasting. Bloop, 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 bloop. Somebody gets shot in the drive-by. Tariq and Braden end up leaving the scene. And they talk amongst themselves. And Braden like, man, what the fuck happened? And Tariq like, nigga, I think we started a fucking war. And then he trying to figure out, well, how you even knew where I was? Obi dropped down on motherfucking Braden ass and told him, come get your boy for kill his ass. So that was episode 9 and 10 of this season. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it for y'all if y'all ain't seen it, because it's been out for damn near a week. You feel me? I don't see this shit. But let me just give my last final thoughts on this shit right here. For season number 4, it's gonna be lit. Okay, you feel me? Tariq is already back up in the corner. He can't trust no motherfucking body. Everybody is in on the game to get his ass. But what I think is going to happen, it's just my personal opinion, I feel like it's going to be Braden, Tariq, and Monet, and Obi, and Davis working together, or going to have some dealings together. You feel me? I think Obi's going to be playing both sides in the middle, playing on Noma's side and working with Tariq. I feel like it's going to be Diana, Drew, Effie, and Kane. I feel like Drew going to be the fuck up. Is gonna be the fucker. He not gonna be able to do X, Y, and Z. And I feel like Effie is gonna end up fucking Kane next year. And I feel like some kind of way, once Monet get out the hospital, cause I think she's gonna pull through. Once Monet get out the hospital and they come and Tariq and Monet come together and and compare notes, she gonna be trying to kill all 3 of them motherfuckers. All 3 you heard me? All 3 of her youngins, Kane included. So even though Kane wasn't the one who helped implement the plan, he still went along with the shit. You feel me? Like he wasn't in opposition to it. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't in the plan in it, he wasn't in opposition. He was not in opposition to it. So I feel like Power next season is gonna be dope as fuck. It's gonna be so lit. I want to see how he's gonna be able to get his way about this, especially since everybody in his clique, except for Braden ass, don't basically turncoat on this nigga, and like it's just him and Braden against the world. Like it is what it is. Like I don't know what to say. Now, y'all can comment, y'all can like, y'all can subscribe, y'all can go wait. You know what I'm saying? Until this weekend and the following weekend to see episode 9 and 10. But keep in mind, the links are already out there for y'all to view at your viewing pleasure. Anyway, let me get up out of here. I've been on this bitch long enough. Again, y'all comment, like, and subscribe. It's your girl, Nikki Live. I'll holler at y'all later.